This is Duke University.
Another point here, I think, is some political science lingo, this notion of linked fate.
Yep.
That it's this notion by political scientist Michael Dawson at the University of Chicago, that he used to talk about why is it that black folk, regardless of their class situation, tend to be Democratic. You see a stratification among other voters based on class. You see whites, who sort of upper class whites, tend to be Republicans, but you don't see that pattern among black folk. And he uses this concept of linked fate, that black folks see their individual well-being through the prism, through the eyes of the group. So you assess your own sense of self and well-being based on how well you see the group as a whole doing. So, and part of what another factor in this is that, there are some other forces that make me black, So I drive down the street as a Duke professor, police officer stops me, he treats me the same way as he treats somebody who's not a Duke professor, So the treatment's the same, The conditions are the same. That forces me, it's the argument, to see myself just like other people, that this linked fate because of life experiences and treatment. Same for Latino. Donald Trump's not making a distinction between Cubans and Puerto Ricans. He's talking about the Latino Hispanics or whatever he called. And so if you are a member of that broad group, you feel threatened regardless of what your status is, in terms of whether you're wealthy or poor. And it has a way of forcing all of these disparate and different groups to then begin to look as though they're the same and certainly feel threatened in a similar fashion, and then they respond accordingly.